while I was listening to this album, and I think a lot of people don't really realize this, the album is also very reminiscent of like the early 2000s for the female pop stars at the time. Like this album is so Lindsay Lohan, a little more personal, raw, the second album after the Big Rumors album. And
Okay.
like it's very reminiscent to me of one of my favorite songs, Black Hole. Like when I said, when Lindsay would literally have that alt rock personality and would scream the lyrics, like it's borderline screaming. It's like so big. And it's
Yeah.
also very like Avril Lavigne and Ashlee Simpson as well. Like there's some shadow moments in here throughout the record because that alt rock sound was massive in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
But no one ever remembers that they did those sounds because they have like Pieces of Me is what sticks out. No one really actually listened to those types of artists. They just listened to the hits.
See, for me, like, I mean, I wasn't a huge Lindsay fan or Ashlee Simpson
Shocker.
fan in 2000, but this
Avril
is
too. Avril too.
right. But this is so Pat Benatar, Joan Jett. Like, I love rock and roll. Even in the video of Prisoner, when her and Dua are in the tour bus and like the fishnets and just all of the odes that Miley's making to these 80s female rock stars. Like that's what I feel like this album is. She's a rock star.
Literally. And I also need like a Miley do a sex tape. I'm sorry. Like I don't even know what I'd be watching. I've never seen it before, but honey, like after watching that, I need to see it. I don't know why.
How many times a day I think about Dua licking Miley's cheek? Like I can't. It is.
Who would have thought that we'd even be getting this Dua? Like Dua has thrown us so many curveballs this year after what she had dropped before at the self-titled. I'm like,
Dua,
sis,
what are we doing?
how does that video start? Do you just like show up and Miley's like, yeah, so we're literally just going to have sex in this music video?
Well, and I think Dua, I think because you remember when they posted a photo together and Miley was like, Dua's seen things that you guys haven't. So I feel like
great reference.
And Miley just makes people so comfortable that I feel like Dua showed up and Miley was like, this is what's going to go down. If, you know, let me know your boundaries, but like, we're going to get really
We're going to do it. And they did it.
And you do it with Miley, you know, like you just do.
That's what I love about her. Is like that. It's so Miley.
It's so Miley. It's so pushing the boundaries. It's so teetering the line. It's making you uncomfortable, but you can't stop watching.
I think that this album, Plastic Hearts, has cemented Miley Cyrus like as a legend. Like, I feel like, to me, she was always a legend. Like, she has truly defined our generation. But this album, I feel like, for a wider audience, is really cementing her as the legend that she is.
I could not agree more. And I think it's so difficult as super fans. Like, obviously, you and I ride for her. And I will always, I've said it.
Would die for Miley Cyrus.
And it's so hard to explain that to people that just kind of don't get it. But I feel like this album, everyone respects her now. Because how can you not?
There's so many people that are posting about it and listening to it that I'm like, I know you never listened. Like, you were not there for bangers. You were not there for the Dead Pets, honey. Like,
no.